Buyer beware, you're in for a scare.
Okay, now to start things off, let's talk about Ghost Rider, or aka Jonathan Blaze, or more as most people know him, Johnny Blaze, which is his human identity. Now, Ghost Rider is basically the human in combination between the human host and experienced motorcyclist Johnny Blaze and the demonic Zorthos, which is what gives him his Ghost Rider persona, which gives him a multitude of different abilities. First off, it gives him the ability to perform the demonic transformation, which is what he does to turn into Ghost Rider. He can do it at will. Originally, it was automatic transformation at night and in the presence of evil. Recently, however, he has gained control over the transformation and can transform through act of will or when innocent blood is spilt. He has recently been stated that Johnny Blaze and the spirit that was supposedly the Ghost Rider is in fact an agent of heaven. The power of the Ghost Rider depends on who is control. An agent of heaven? I can't believe it. But we all know. Oh, comic books have weird records to their superheroes. I mean, this is pretty surreal, but it's not as weird as Tony's parents having a child who was genetically modified by an alien to become a super genius baby. We'll get to that when I do an Iron Man death battle. Anyway, the power of Ghost Rider depends on who is in control. All of them. Effectively Johnny's body. Johnny and the spirit inhabit the same body. And while transformed, Johnny is in control for the majority of the time, but if he loses focus or control of the power of the Ghost Rider, Johnny will basically take a back seat and only have minor influence on what Ghost Rider does. And as said by Dr. Strange himself, Johnny Blaze is simply immortal and acts as a built-in safety that severely limits the power of Ghost Rider. Dr. Strange also stated that when Zorthos takes possession of Ghost Rider, basically when Johnny loses control, Ghost Rider's powers are for the most part intense and purposes are boundless and godlike. Johnny is one of the strongest and most powerful beings on the planet, while Ghost Rider is for all intents and purposes described as boundless in power to the extent where the Ghost Rider was even able to defeat Strange in combat. Now let's get on to his abilities when Johnny's in control, because when Zorthos is in control and basically he goes on a rampage, it's because Johnny's lost control. Oh, he's pretty much godlike with his abilities. So what I talk about now is going to be him under Johnny's complete and total influence, not loss of control rage mode. His superhuman strength is sufficient enough for him to lift 25 tons. His stamina is powered by mystical energy. He's the prevent his muscles from producing fatigue toxins during physical activities, granting him limitless stamina. His durability is completely off the charts, with him being able to resist its attacks from even the Hulk, and only weapons that are able to hurt him or cause him discomfort are divine weapons. He has a regeneration factor or healing factor that is near instantaneous. Yes. This. Yes, and well, they even allow him to fully regenerate his limbs, even when he's hurt by holy divine weapons. Now, here comes his two signature weapons: the Hellfire manipulation, which is basically him having the ability to generate, control, and project mystical fire or hellfire at will. Hellfire is ethereal, supernatural flames that burn the soul of a person and can also be used to burn their physical body. This fire is in various ways, includes projectiles, projecting it from his eyes, hands, mouth, whatever you want to call it. Heck, he can even create it on his motorcycle. Moving on, he's got the mystical chain projection, which allows him to create mystical chains, form the chains into different weapons, etc., etc. He even has the ability to enhance his eyes, making him at least 4 times the size of Thor. And one of his most potent abilities is the Penance Stare. Ghost Rider possesses the supernatural ability to cause any individual who stares into his eyes to see and feel every bit of pain they have ever inflicted on anyone in their entire lifetime for all eternity. And he basically putting them in limbo. And stopping the fight right there. He also has a motorcycle which can be transformed by its hellfire. He's also, and again, the chains. Now I think we need to go on to the next portion of this video. Okay, and this portion is now for Scorpion. So let's get on with it. Scorpion, he's a Wrath or a Spectre. Wrath, as he is called in the new Mortal Kombat games, whereas Spectre was what they called him back in the older ones. And I'm going to be analyzing both because they're both the main version. And really, one of them, the newer version, has a weakness of the older one. Well, here's what happened. In the newer timeline, he got changed back into being a human. He still retained his fire powers, they just aren't. He's just not a skeleton man anymore. And because of that, people are going to say, oh, why didn't you use the old one? So I'm going to use both and give either there are two answers or just one, and if I give only one winner, that means either both versions of Scorpion are able to beat Ghost Rider, or neither version is able to beat Ghost Rider. And then I'll specify which version was able to win or lose if it's not the first version beats Ghost Rider and the second version doesn't. Now, moving on. Scorpion's most iconic weapon is his Hellfire, a variant of fire. Scorpion is immune to the element and primarily uses it to confirm the death of its opponents, spewing it from his skull, while unmasked has a specter. Scorpion is immune to death as his soul is bound by revenge, following him to the endless chase of his target until they have been silenced. But, as the newer Mortal Kombat games have shown, and I'm not talking about the X or the 2009 one, I'm talking about the ones in the original timeline, especially Armageddon, he was able to be killed after he completed his revenge. And he got his revenge and killed the first Sub-Zero. And then he got his revenge on Quan Chi for tricking him. With no revenge to drive him anymore as a Spectre, he was able to be killed. And even if we still factor in that he's killable, that the original version's not killable, well, it still leaves him with one glaring weakness. He assumes he's near invincible and won't die. Near invincible and isn't probably going to be more willing to take certain attacks, especially if he doesn't know that they would potentially stop him. But it's pretty hard to stop Scorpion or trap him in some form that he won't be able to come after the character for either an extended period of time or at all, which is another case for winning this fight. Also, while he's in the Nether Realm, which he can teleport to himself or teleport others to, he can and does gain a significant power increase from it. And he is constantly increasing his power the longer he's in the Nether Realm, making him have a nearly increasing power, near infinite increasing power. Now, it's not infinite in the sense that, he can instantly be able to lift 20,000 tons, but eventually his power will get there to that point. It rises steadily. Now moving on to the new timeline, which was a result of what happened in Armageddon. After his revenge scheme, he got fully resurrected back as a human, but still contained his Hellfire abilities. But there's a price. One, not only does his hellfire depend on his own emotional pain, forcing him to relive his greatest shame, the destruction of his family and clan, and witness his allies suffering. Wanting to use it, it also comes with a big negative drawback, but I will mention that it does allow him to turn into the wrath form and gain a power increase from it. Heck, it allows him to increase his powers to the point that he's even able to exceed deities in power, like Raiden. Although powerful, there is a drawback to every time he uses it. If he uses the Hellfire for too long, he risks being consumed by it and destroying his existence. And that is the big drawback I was mentioning. But he is well versed in the art of combat, and he has been able to use many weapons, from spears, a kunai on the rope, to ninjatos. He is very skilled and has only lost a couple of times. Now, let's get on to the how should I say this? Yeah, I'll go with this. Let's get on to the clip show, which will showcase some of these characters, some of their abilities, so that you can decide for yourself who is the strongest, and hopefully solidify your pick before I do the final reveal. Enjoy. know a lot of you are probably going, what? Ghost Rider won? How is that possible? He beats both versions, and in fact, the second version's actually the easiest version, like I said, and a lot of people would probably go, oh, blah 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 blah. Anyway, the second version, because he's weak to his own hellfire, all Ghost Rider has to do is put him in his own hellfire, or keep it going until boom, it destroys him. Awesome. 2, the penance stare and the hellfire will work, should quote unquote work. Well, not the hellfire on the first version, but the penance stare will work. It will trap him, basically putting him in limbo. So either way you dice it, Scorpion's down. And then if you're gonna say, oh, well, what about him having enough strength to fight a god like Raiden? Well, same thing with Ghost Rider if you tick him off enough. And his near invincibility plus regeneration plus his weakness to only holy weapons. We all know Scorpion has no holy weapons. So just in the end, Scorpion did not have the right gear and or the right abilities to take down Ghost Rider. Now, the next video will be what was supposed to be the third death battle, but I decided to change it just because, one, Halloween. How could I not do a Halloween themed death battle as my second one? And well, here we are. You'll see the preview in a couple of days. Nah, you'll probably see the preview November 1st. I have it already, the first preview already done and ready, but I'm gonna hold it until November 1st so I can focus on other videos and not draw your attention solely to the death battles. Thanks again for watching. Be ready for the next preview on November 1st, and have a good day.